There's a thing that's called Intrepreneurs, right?
Okay.
So do you know what that is?
Well, I know this. So an entrepreneur in
Intrepreneur, right?
Okay,
So Intrepreneur is basically somebody that's entrepreneurial, so it has all the kind of skill set that you need from an entrepreneur, but they are integrated within an established company already.
Yeah.
And they, for example, take care of a product within it and try to build it. And so if it's Google, somebody's responsible for building Gmail, right? And it's a completely separate product, and like it sits within the company. So if the most straightforward thing that I could say about that is an entrepreneur is an entrepreneur without putting in the money. Right? So basically an entrepreneur would always kind of respect the entrepreneur because he's or she is having the bigger risk because they're putting in the money, but you still have kind of the skill set to do all those things, right? So that's usually, the third, fourth, fifth person within like a company that then becomes big. If you look at somebody like Steve Ballmer from Microsoft, right, who owns Los Angeles Clippers right now, he was employed by Steve Jobs,
right,
as I think a fourth or fifth employee, and now he's a like multi-billionaire, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't give a damn that he's not the one that created Microsoft, right? Not Steve Jobs, sorry, Bill Gates. But that's exactly the thing. So I think in today's world, the fact that everybody wants to be an entrepreneur just because it's popular can be a bit. I don't think it's a good thing, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
You think there's too many people?
I think too many people are trying to, and too many people are getting hurt. Too many people are getting then depressed and losing things, whether it's money, whether it's relationships and stuff like that, solely because it's not what they expected. It's not what social media told them. It's not what they read in some books.
Well, I've got a stat here that over 50% of startups in the UK don't get past the fifth year.
Yeah.
And I think that was definitely my impression or my stereotype of a startup.
Yeah.
That most of them are likely to fail.
And that's exactly that. So this is where kind of the high risk tolerance and having that kind of sprinkle of crazy as a startup founder that you need to have is that, if you look at something like Uber or Airbnb, everybody effed them off in the beginning because nobody's gonna go into a random car with nobody they know, just from an app.
Yeah.
Or even more so, go to somebody's house that you've never met and just leap in their room randomly, right? Very little people believed in them, but they had to be crazy enough. They had to be persistent enough and passionate enough to actually get to where they are right now and today.